Hi, I'm Ryan Glover, and thank you for joining me for Glover Unfiltered. Now, let's talk about this golden dome that Donald Trump is trying to get Canada to join. In fact, he's not just trying to get Canada to join. It's going to be a very good military option for both countries if Canada was to join. He wants Canada to either pay $61 billion or he wants them to become the 51st state of Canada, which at that point they will pay $0. Now, I think we can be pretty certain that Canada's not about to take that offer and become the 51st state. Is it possible that we could become it? I don't think so, at least as an entire country. But potentially there may or may not be a few provinces that Donald Trump could potentially poach out in the West. We know that there's a half-decent chance that at least Alberta's going to have a referendum to decide whether they want to stay or what they want to do. At the very least, they're going to put up some defenses by themselves. But only time will tell really what happens there, and obviously BC and Saskatchewan are certainly not happy with Canada as well, but I think the chances of any of them actually leaving are pretty low. Obviously Alberta definitely has the highest chance, but I don't think that that's going to happen, but we'll hope not. But so what is this global dome? Well, it is a missile defense system, and Donald Trump wants it to basically be all across North America, or at least through Canada and the U.S. It's extremely good idea. Canada has very little military defense aside from what the U.S. gives us. I can also see why Donald Trump wants us to pay a portion of it. It's going to be about a $150 billion project, give or take. So he wants to pay $61 billion for our portion of the project. It's just a lot better of a system if you have the entire continent covered, or at least the larger the area, the better. Now, for us to join this, we'll also have to actually go through with our commitment to buy the F-35 fighter jets, because the jets have to be the same, so they'll have interchangeable parts if they break down, well, in between one country or another, which totally makes sense. You have to have the best security system if you want to be the best. Now, Canada has already committed a little over $38 billion towards NORAD over the next 20 years. That's not going to be the biggest or craziest investment for Canada. That'll also certainly be another one that's well worth the money. But what do I really think that Donald Trump wants exactly $61 billion? No, I think he'd also take a little less. Like, I think we could probably get in for about $40 billion. It's certainly a tactic to get us to the table to try and bargain. Do I even really think that Donald Trump wants or expects that we'll ever become the 51st state? Well, he may or may not want us to, but I really don't think he actually expects us to become the 51st state unless Canada becomes way worse off. There may or may not be potential reasons why Canadians might want to actually become the 51st state. The main one would definitely be taxes, because Canada is taxed much higher than the U.S. At a federal level, depending on where you are, we are actually taxed slightly less, but once you add in all the other taxes, like state versus provincial, everything like that, and all the extra taxes that Canada pays, we're taxed way more than the U.S. So that's about the only real benefit. There might be more benefits, but that would be the major benefit. But I believe Canada is going to stay as a sovereign nation. But let me know what you think, and as always, stay curious, my friends.